Hello friends, I'm back. Looks like it's going to rain, so I'm confined to my home. Last time I had said that I would talk about the history of network marketing. So here it goes. The first company to start network marketing was Avon, and this was in the year 1886. For Avon, it was all about women empowerment and selling in a social background like parties, etc. Now let's fast forward from 1886 to 1934 when Karl Renborg started his California Vitamins. Karl Renborg is said to be the father of multi-level marketing. In 1939, he changed the name from California Vitamins to Nutrilite as we know it today. In 1949, Jay Van Anden and Rich DeVos joined Nutrilite as distributors. They did well, they flourished, and they grew. But around this time, there was a court case against one of the distributors of Nutrilite. And this probably made them start their own company in 1959, selling household products called as Amway. Amway was doing well, but in 1975, the Federal Trade Commission filed a petition against them, and the hearing started in 1976, went on till 1979. But then after this, the Federal Trade Commission concluded that Amway is not a Ponzi scheme, nor is it a pyramid, having a pyramid structure. Now, this verdict really, spread in the market, and a lot of multi-level marketing or network marketing companies sprang up. In 1972, Amway had bought some controlling interest in Nutrilite, and in the early 90s, they totally bought up the companies. After Amway, in 1963, Mary Kay started. In 1967, Oriflame started in Sweden. And in 1978, we had the Forever Living products which started off. And in 1980, Herbalife started. Like I said earlier, after 1979 judgment of Amway, a lot of companies started in the US and Europe, because now it had acquired the legitimacy that they wanted. Back home in India, the first company to enter the Indian market was Oriflame, closely followed by Amway. All these international companies which came in followed the subsidiary route. But they were not regulated properly. They were registered under the Price, Chits and Money Circulation into bracket Banned Act of 1978. As a result of which, there was a wrong perception about these companies, and the way people also promoted. As soon as the industry came, everyone thought that it is a get rich quick schemes, but it was not so. And as a result of it, like I said earlier, there was a wrong perception about these companies. Everyone said that they won't last in India, they will vanish with the money, and all kinds of things were being circulated around. But in 2016, many state governments, starting from 2016, many state governments have come up with guidelines as to how the companies will operate in their states. As a result of which, many of the network marketing, or rather all the network marketing companies, have got the legitimacy they wanted, and they deserve. Some Indian companies have also started network marketing. The first one is Mobicare. Then many have come up like Altos, Blaze, IMC. So it is good because now they have also realized that they can grow nationally at a low cost and at a faster pace. As you can see, this industry is pretty young. Even globally, if you can see, it's just about 135 years old. But I personally feel that this is one of the best opportunities which a common man has to make it big, to achieve his dreams. So that's it for today's video. I would like to end it with a quote, but I tweaked the quote of Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett had said that always have a second source of income and make investment your second source of income. I would just like to tweak it by saying that always have a second source of income, but make network marketing your second source of income. So that's it for today. Request you to subscribe to my channel, press the bell icon, like and share it with your friends and family. So till the next video, bye and cheers.